We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Dak going to put it up right away. I'll throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll take this down to the 47. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
The Steelers' 47-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got a man, the rookie from Florida. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Baltimore. Off the play fake. Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's Mitchell. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
Here's a run. To the pylon, he's pinned. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, Prescott. Quick throw, taken in. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Steeler first down. Now Prescott. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here we go. Play action now. Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Prescott again. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. On comes the punter now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 23, here's second down and 7. Jackson now. Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Third and 9. Jackson. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Raven first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now a give up the middle. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. Second and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight. They sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on third down.
This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings us second and 9.
47.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Mike Green in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down.
Here we go. 46.
Back near his goal line, Prescott. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Inside the 30. And he will take this one in. 96 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit up.
To throw is Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
3rd and short, Jackson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. It's a gain of 34. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 2.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Now it's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. It is 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
It's now 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Here we go, 47.
Out of his own end zone, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Come on. Hey, hey. Sit up.
Now it's Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. He's got it inside the 15. That one good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
This is caught at the 2. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Ready?
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Ready! Let's go!
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Loop now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. 3 seconds, all that remain in this 1st half as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 50.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
On the quick.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On third down, Jackson going up top. That's hard. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there for Baltimore. It's a gain of 34. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they go with a 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
This is 3rd and 6.
Yeah! Here we go, point 8. Hey, kill!
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. By Malachi starts. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
2nd down, Jackson. and long. From the gun, Jackson. Coming up, and that's the tight end likely. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's a big one for the Ravens. A pickup of 44 yards. To the ground, the first down run. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Second and 5.
Ready.
Throwing Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. On is Luke to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, there we go. I think. Winding.
First down, Prescott. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide. Of course, out of the backfield. That's a big part of today's modern NFL.
He gets free. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Second down, 8 yards to go. Back to throw, Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Baltimore.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 12.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Hold on, ready?
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Report! All right! Ready! Ready, shot!
Jackson now going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will go all the way. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Ravens.
And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0, and barring something unforeseen here down the stretch. They're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
At their own 35-yard line.
Go! What do you think?
A first down throw for Prescott. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Prescott on first down. That's complete. It's Metcalf. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 31 yards. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go, 40 seconds.
Again, Prescott to the air. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hold on, ready?
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. We'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And it's into the hands of Flowers. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raven first down. Going back back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Jackson. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
DC, ready?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw. Quick throw here. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches.
Yeah, here we go. All right, 26.
They'll run with Johnson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
Pass taken in by Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. They'll drop to throw. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To the air again. Prescott. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out.
Keaton Mitchell. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They continue their winning way.